Have you ever wondered what it would be like to have supervision, enhanced hearing, extraordinary reflexes, to be, dare we say, superhuman? Well, Roku's new Pro Series TV can't do any of that for you. But with a 4K screen, side-firing speakers, and a blazing fast refresh rate, it'll sure feel like it. Elevate your entertainment using all your favorite apps like iHeart and play all your music, radio, and podcasts with the new Roku Pro Series. Your senses aren't better. Your TV is.
Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Coincidence? I think not. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere, even at 30,000 feet. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
No purchase necessary. VGW. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
With so many options, why choose Arizona State University?
For me, the only online option was ASU because of the quality. Their faculty was really involved with their students and care about your personal journey. The dedication to my personal development from my professors, that's been extremely valuable to me.
Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online. That's a degree better. Explore more than 300 undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs at asuonline.asu.edu.
3 things we need to know. Kyle, what do you got?
The DNA testing firm 23andMe has filed for bankruptcy protection after years of struggling to find a profitable business model. They actually were founded in 2006, went public in 2021, but they've never actually made money. More than 15 million people have given DNA samples, which could be sold in bankruptcy proceedings.
Uh-oh.
Not sure where they were going, but it was previously exposed that 23andMe had been secretly sharing customer data with nearly every country. So, that those DNA samples may be a hot ticket and may get them some money. But 23andMe does plan to continue operating. We'll wait and see what happens after the bankruptcy proceedings. Now, there is a term called boomer asking, and that is when you ask a question just to talk about yourself, kind of like a boomerang, but with a question, right?
Oh, it's not asking like a boomer question.
It's not asking a boomer a question, no. Boomer asking is like when you say something like, what are you doing for spring break? I'm going here, here, here to brag about what you're doing. Or, you know, like, hey, don't you hate when so-and-so does this? I hate them. Like, it's like questions that you ask just so you can talk about yourself or how you feel or how you're doing. They say a lot of people that do this in conversation think that they're being polite or socially skilled, but actually those on the receiving end of your boomer asked questions feel ignored, irritated, or unimportant when their answers are sort of just brushed aside because really you just asked to talk about yourself. So maybe don't do that and ask someone about themselves with maybe not saying anything about yourself, and that'll balance it out if you have habit of doing this. So the NFL schedule for the 2026 season, it's expected to be released sometime mid-May. However, they're already in talks for ads for the next Super Bowl, which will be Super Bowl LX or Super Bowl 60. That's the one we're coming up on here. And NBC has already started putting feelers out for ads during the big game. They're charging $7 million for a 30-second ad, which sounds ridiculous. But this past Super Bowl that we just had, they actually charged a little less than that in the beginning. And as demand started rising, they ended up charging $8 million per ad. So what they're saying is the price is kind of starting a little higher this year. So as demand surges, it's going to go up probably past 8 million, breaking even more records.
That's because they already know who's in it. It's going to be a big game.
That's according to some theories, yes. And that's 3 things you need to know.
Got this text. You know, always promote the text line. You always reach out to us. You text JJR, whatever's on your mind, to 96893. And this text I don't totally get. It says, John J., what are your thoughts about Chipotle closing? I don't know anything about Chipotle closing.
I haven't heard that. Me either. Seems like they're booming.
In fact, their new chicken is freaking fantastic.
Honey chicken's the stuff.
Maybe it's just one Chipotle near their house.
Maybe. I don't know. But please, God, don't close. I love Chipotle. Love Chipotle. Payton, what's the vibe for horoscopes today?
I'm going to tell you what kind of X you are based on your zodiac sign.
Good morning, Jen. What's your sign?
Good morning, Aquarius.
Okay, Jen, as an Aquarius, you are the mystical X. You break up and then you become a completely different person. I'm talking new hobbies, new philosophies, and probably a new tattoo. You'll say, I just need to find myself, and suddenly you're off the grid and living in a van.
Sounds about right. Broke up with my ex last week. Broke up last week, so sounds about right.
Oh my gosh, are you doing okay though?
Oh, I'm doing great.
Good. Okay. Sounds like it was a good thing for you then.
Are you living in a van?
No, but I could, I guess.
Might as
All
well try
right.
something new.
Thanks, Sid. Did you see the girl, the lead singer of In Vogue?
Oh, yeah.
How they
Living
said
in her
that
car.
she's like homeless, living in her car, and she put out a press release saying, "I'm living in my car by choice." So everybody chill.
Yeah, like van life living
No, this is a car.
is a thing.
This is a car, not a van.
Car
Van,
life.
you can see
Car
you
life
leave.
living
Yeah.
is apparently
Well,
a
if it's
thing.
her choice,
Right.
leave her to it.
Violet, good morning.
Good morning,
What's your sign?
Leo.
Just like me. Yes. Okay. For us Leos, when it comes to exes, we're going to pretend that we don't care. But honestly, we are so dramatic. We will go full main character mode, post some inspirational quotes, and then get way too hot after the breakup. We're going to want them to regret everything. And if we're being real, they probably do.
They probably do, yeah.
They always do.
All right, Violet, have a great day.
Me.
Huh?
I said, imagine losing me.
Right. Yeah, totally.
I
I'm
can't-
with you, Violet.
Can't imagine losing you. Won't do it.
What's up, Mike?
What's up, everybody? Virgos.
All right, for Virgo, John Jay and Mike, when it comes to exes, you are the cold case ex. You'll never forget a single detail about the relationship, and then you analyze every red flag with like PowerPoint level accuracy. You won't argue with this person. You're just going to present them evidence, and you probably still have a note in your phone titled like why I was right with a bunch of bullet points.
You nail it every time.
Oh, my.
Hey, tricky Virgos.
Virgos are complicated, sounds
They are.
like.
What up, Shanae?
Hey, good morning, everybody. And by the way, John Jay, you looked amazing for Blake's birthday.
Oh, thank you. Those are old pictures I posted. You want to know something funny? I was looking for. So Rich was at this event on Saturday in a tuxedo and wasn't posting anything. I was at the same event a year earlier. So I was looking for pictures of me in that event to post. And when I went to find those pictures, I found some. I typed in tuxedo in my phone, so all these tuxedo pictures showed up. So I went to go click some, and then when I hit it, I thought, oh. Because Blake was in all the pictures, I was like, oh, let me just make a birthday post. So I made a birthday post. But what happened was I made it on my Facebook. And now my Facebook's connected to my Instagram. Because sometimes, do you guys ever do like, this is Instagram, I can post there. I can do this on Twitter. I can do this on Facebook. So I posted on Facebook, but did it automatically posted on my Instagram. I didn't mean for it to do that. But because if you look, the last picture is Blake looks like she's yelling at me at the Suns game. That wasn't supposed to be there, but I had tapped it by mistake.
I thought you put that in like how like Ryan Reynolds always does that for Blake Lively's
No, it was a
birthday.
mistake. It was a mistake, and I didn't know how to get rid of it, so I just left it there.
Different looks. I was like, oh, okay. I guess you're just having a moment.
No, I didn't mean to put that on there. The whole post was a mistake.
Oops.
But thank you. All right, so what do you got for Geminis?
Well, Gemini, Shanae, when it comes to being an ex, you break up with somebody and somehow you're still their best friend immediately after. You act like it's not weird at all, but everyone else around you is completely confused. Also, you definitely tell a slightly exaggerated version of what happened with your ex to make yourself look better.
Really? Okay.
You little shady Gemini.
Well, yep, I could be their friend, but I tell you what, you ain't getting no more.
Yep.
All right, Shanae. Talk to you
Well,
later.
everybody loses in that version.
I like how I'm like, Rich was at this event on Saturday in a tuxedo and refused to post. He was with Joey Fatone and didn't take a picture with Joey Fatone
Why
from
didn't you do
NSYNC.
that?
So I was like, I know I had a picture of me and Joey Fatone from the week. That's the backstory of why I was looking for it.
I didn't really hang out a whole lot with Joey Fatone, and there was other people taking pictures. I wait for them to post and tag me.
So that'll be
So I posted
never.
a few things just with Joey.
What do you got for Libras?
Well, Libras, Kyle is our Libra in the room. Libras, you don't break up with people. You just fade out. One day you're together and the next you're like ghosting them. You want everyone to like you though, including your exes. So you'll probably hit them with like a no bad blood with a heart text. And you definitely probably still talk to their mom.
Scott, I don't talk to any of my ex's mothers. But maybe in the past. Maybe in the past.
If we didn't get to your sign there, I'll post on our website, johnjaneRich.com.
Have you ever wondered what it would be like to have supervision, enhanced hearing, extraordinary reflexes, to be, dare we say, superhuman? Well, Roku's new Pro Series TV can't do any of that for you. But with a 4K screen, side-firing speakers, and a blazing fast refresh rate, it'll sure feel like it. Elevate your entertainment using all your favorite apps like iHeart and play all your music, radio, and podcasts with the new Roku Pro Series. Your senses aren't better. Your TV is.
For some of us, personal finances aren't just personal. They include a lot more people than ourselves. Loved ones, neighbors, the communities we call home, and the causes we hold in our hearts. At Thrivent, we help plan your financial picture with the bigger picture in mind. Because even though our business is helping guide your finances, our ambition is to make it mean so much more. Thrivent, where money means more. Connect with us at Thrivent.com.
Hello, it is Ryan, and we could all use an extra bright spot in our day, couldn't we? Just to make up for things like sitting in traffic, doing the dishes, counting your steps, all the mundane stuff. That is why I'm such a big fan of Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. That should brighten your day a little. Actually, a lot. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.